Welcome. Vinyasa 45, dead or alive. So my little treat, right? Today there's going to be a couple tricks on our mat, right? Treat yourself by listening to your body, doing what feels right, right? And come out of it dead or alive. Let's have some fun today. We're going to start out in corpse pose, right? There might be some Halloween themed things going on, but you're going to come onto your back. Shavasana, aka corpse pose. Come on down, let the palms face up, let those ankles open up. So a great way to just ground your practice. Early in the morning, so we're not going to stay here too long. But as you ground your practice and ground your body, right? Ground your soul, your spirit, whatever you're feeling like. Start to bring awareness to this breath. And the reason I want you on your back is I want you to feel your back stay connected to the mat as your belly rises on your inhale, really focusing on that Ujjayi pranayama. And then on the exhale, drawing the navel down to meet your mat. So inhale, filling it up. Exhale, pulling the navel in. And with the lips sealed, you'll create this audible sound, right? There'll be a slight constriction around the collarbone at the glottis there. And so it's an inhale, exhale. So listen up for that breath. Maybe make it a scary-like breath as you flow here today, right? Nothing really too scary for you on our practice today, because it's always going to be as accessible as you make it for yourself. Okay, from corpse pose, we're going to start to come alive. So let's wiggle the fingers. Let's wiggle the toes. Roll through the wrists and the ankles. Pull that left knee into the chest, and then bring it a little closer to that armpit. Flex that foot a whole lot. And then let that leg go long. Reach those arms overhead. Find your longest, tallest self, ankle bones to touch. And then exhale, pull that right knee in. Pull it closer towards that armpit. Squeeze in tight. Lift the forehead one time. Set it back down, let it go, nice and long. And then like we're coming alive here, right? Bring those arms up in front of us. You're going to tuck the chin. This is considered a Pilates roll-up. Tuck the chin, slowly roll up, as if the vertebra is pushing you up off the mat. One vertebra at a time. Keep scooping the belly, howling it out, right? Howl it out like a pumpkin there, and then come forward towards the feet. On the inhale, slowly roll back up. Nice. Let's cross at the ankles. Step it back. High plank, top of a push-up. Getting into it right away here. Lower those hips down. Bring those wrists directly underneath the shoulders. Start to rock forward and back. So push up on the ball mounts of the toes and then press through the ball mounts of the toes and through the heels. Get that tendon stretch. Let's go forward and back. Forward and back. A few more times. Nice. 3, 2, take it forward, lower to the knees. Send the chest down between the hands there. Nice. Now as you slide those palms back, keep going until the wrists want to lift, and then send the heart forward and up. Nice. Exhale, bring the chin back down. Push up and back, child's pose, big toes to touch, knees a little wider. Send the seat to the feet. Let that forehead tap down. So there in child's pose, listen up for that breath. Stay with me. Sorry, lost you for a second. Nice. Okay, so there in child's breath. Listen up for that Ujjayi breath if you're using it again. Right? Rise back up through hands and knees, coming in through tabletop. We're going to let that belly drop towards the earth. Feel the tailbone lift behind you. Send the heart forward and up. Then on the exhale, tuck the chin, round it in a whole lot. Look towards the pit of the belly. Inhale, sway the lower back. Look forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, round it in. Let's tuck the toes and the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Ears between the arms, pedal out those feet. As you pedal out those feet in downward facing dog, listen up for your breath. Right? Feel free to let some heat escape at any time, and then keep those lips sealed. Bottom of the next breath. Lift up to the ball mounts of the toes, look forward, gently step to the top of the mat. Big toes to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. This is an extension from the navel through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, grow tall, arms lift overhead, palms connect. Exhale, hands to heart space, Samasthihi. So from there, feel all four corners of both feet root down. Press the right hand into the left for connection. Right, draw the pit of the belly up and in, keep that heart lifted. And then feel the tailbone reach towards the heels. Oh yeah, all that good connection. Then reach those arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Little upper back bend here. Exhale, hands through heart center, Uttanasana, bow it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, high plank, top of a push-up, Kumbhakasana. Drop those hips, and then let's rock forward again. Option to drop the knees or come halfway down, hold hover, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, come to the shoelace side of the foot, upward dog, lifts the thighs and the knees. Exhale, counter pose, breathing through the nose, downward dog. Pedal out the feet, do what feels right. Listen up for that breath. Bottom of the next breath, lift to the toes, look to the top of the mat, bend the knees, hop or step forward. Top of the mat, we'll meet, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow it back in, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana, palms connect. Little upper back bend here. Yeah, press those hips forward as you reach up and back, length. Exhale, hands through heart center, take it back down. Surya Namaskar A, inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back, Kumbhakasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva, send the heart forward and through. Exhale, Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog, you do you. Pedal out those feet now. Ears between the arms. Shake the head, yes. And shake it no. Now nod it yes again. Nice. Yes, we want to be here, right? Inhale, lift to the toes, look forward, soft bend in the legs. Maybe a hop to the top. Halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, bow it back in. Inhale, grow tall. One breath, one movement. Palms connect. Exhale, little upper back bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Vinyasa. So if you're flowing back, you might go right into four-limb staff pose. Take your up dog or cobra if you're modifying. Exhale, downward dog. Or maybe child's pose if you're modifying. You do you. Taking another one through. Staying in that down dog for your breath. For the backs of the legs, reach behind you. Look towards the pit of the belly. Remember, energy will go right where your eyes flow as well. From the bottom of the next breath, lift to the toes, look forward, soft bend in the knees, hop or step to the top. Halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, bow it back in. Inhale, grow tall, arms lift overhead, palms connect. Exhale, little upper back bend, reach, lengthen. Inhale, come through center, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway to lift. Exhale, Vinyasa, bend the knees, Chaturanga or not, right? Low plank or no plank, you do you. We'll meet back and down dog. Great work, come there to your breath. Nice work. On the inhale, send that right leg high to the sky. Lift it a little higher now as you come up to the ball mounts of the left toes. And now drop that left heel down. And we're going to lift and lower that left heel. Come up, drop it down. Each time that right leg getting a little higher. Come up, drop that heel down. One more, come to the ball mounts of the toes. Lift that right leg a little higher. Keep that right leg where it is. Drop that left heel. Now wave forward, pull the knee into the chest, round the spine. Pull that right heel towards the butt. And then step that right foot forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Sweep the arms forward and up. Palms connecting perhaps if you want. Nice, now bring that left arm back towards the back of the left leg. Little upper back bend here. Exhale, Vinyasa. Spiral the hands down, frame the front foot. Make your way, downward dog. Remember, Chaturanga is an option. You can take it or skip it. High plank, no plank, they'll be on you. Inhale now, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Come up to the ball mounts of the right toes, lift that left leg a little higher. Now drop that right heel down, keep that left leg lifted. Here we go, up and down. Little releve, on that right foot. Tendon stretch, calf stretch, stretching the whole back of the leg. Notice that left leg extending a little bit more to the sky. And then come up high in the ball mounts of the right toes. Lift the left leg 1 inch higher. Keep it there as you drop that right leg. Woo, good work. Now pull the right knee into the chest. It's a plank, but we round the spine. We pull that left foot towards the butt. And then we step that left foot forward by the left thumb. Inhale, as the hips sink, we lift high. Full breath here. Inhale. Exhale, right hand now reaches to the back of the leg. Little upper back bend. Exhale, Vinyasa. Spiral the hands down, frame the left foot, step it back, halfway or all the way. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath there. Look towards those ankle creases. Stay there, exhale. Lift to the toes, look forward, travel to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, bow it back in. Inhale, roots rise, arms to the skies, palms connect. Exhale, little upper back bend. Maybe you're getting a little further each and every time. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, hands to heart space, Samasthihi. So feel all 4 corners of both feet root down. Press the right hand into left and vice versa. Tuck the tailbone, right? Little scoop there as you reach your cheeks towards the heels. That right away activates those legs. And then from here, we're gonna sink deep. So flexion in the ankle and in the knee and then in the hip, and then scoop the belly, right? Carve out that pumpkin, sink a little deeper. Let's take that right elbow and bring it, tap it between both thighs. Just between the thighs to start. Come back through center. Exhale between the thighs, other side. Inhale back through center, now tap on top of the thigh. So twisting a little deeper. If that doesn't feel good, then you stay between the thighs. That's how you know. Back through center. Inhale, lift those arms up. Feel that stretch. Intercostal muscles opening up. Exhale, swan dive forward, bow it in. Chin to shin. Inhale, halfway to lift. Exhale, go back, flow back, your way, down dog. Surya Namaskar B on the way. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right foot forward, back foot in and down, warrior 2, arms to a T, Virabhadrasana B. Nice. So reach that right knee towards the pinky toe, lengthen and strengthen that back leg, shoulders and hips square to the long end of your mat. Look over that front finger. Reach a little bit more to the front of the room. Right forearm to right inner thigh, left arm to the sky. Just feel that stretch there. Right separating rib and hip, and then maybe take it a little further. Inhale, we'll rise back up. Stay here, but now left hand comes down, right arm lifts. Just right to the ceiling at first. So get that initial stretch, and then take it a little bit further, lengthen. On the exhale, spiral all the way around to the ground. Step that right foot back, lower down. Maybe float that foot. There's a little trick for you. The reward is the treat of that strength. Inhale, other side, left leg lifts. Exhale, warrior 2, left foot through. Back foot in and down, root to rise around. Nice. So scooping that tailbone, drawing that left knee towards that left pinky toe. Over time, we'll look to get deeper. You might not be there yet this first one through. Strong, long arms, but melt tension from the shoulders down the back. Let it drip down. Reach a little bit more forward. Left forearm, left inner thigh, right arm to the sky. And then perhaps take more if you're already warm. Inhale, we'll come back up. Now, right hand comes down, left arm lifts. Again, feel this initial stretch, and then take it further if you can. Exhale, Vinyasa, spiral the hands around. Maybe float that left foot. Set it down halfway. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, down dog. Full breath there. Stay there, anchor through those heels, even if they're not touching. Lift to the toes, soft bend to the knees, look forward, hopper step to the top, halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, bow it back in. Inhale, root to rise, arms to the skies, palms connect. Take that little upper back bend. right? Each time getting a little bit further. Inhale, we come back up. Exhale, we squat deep, chair pose. Carve out that belly. Let's tap. Maybe you're tapping outside the thigh now if you feel a little warm. Come back through center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back through center. Lift those arms up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale, Vinyasa. Look forward if you're flowing back. Let that opposition work for you. Do good work for you. Make your way down dog. Inhale, one breath, one movement, Surya Namaskar B. Right leg lifts high to the sky. Exhale, right foot forward. Warrior two, go right into it. Reach forward, side angle pose. If you're warm enough, that right hand comes down to the ground. Take it up and back, keep the integrity of the bend in the leg as you reverse that warrior. Exhale, Vinyasa, spiral the hands down. Float that right leg halfway down, Chaturanga. Set the foot down, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Here we go, left leg lifts, other side, three-legged dog. Exhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana B, arms to a T. Nice, reach forward on that inhale. Exhale, side angle, Parsvakonasana. Inhale takes you up and back, reverse that warrior. Exhale, Vinyasa, spiral the hands down to the ground. Float that left foot, that's your trick, or maybe it's your treat. Whatever you decide, you take it your way. Downward dog. There with that breath. On the inhale, lift to the toes, soft bend the knees, look forward, float forward, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, bow it back in. Inhale, root to rise, arms to the skies, palms connect. Exhale, little upper back bend here. Reach back at a little bit more each and every time. That's what we're working towards. Inhale, lengthens us. Exhale, squat deep, chair pose, Utkatasana, hands to the heart. Carve out that belly. One more time, we twist either side, so you decide your degree between the legs, on the thigh or outside that thigh, and prayer twist. Holding this one a little longer, maybe sinking a little deeper. And maybe open those arms up. Again, another trick for your practice or a little treat for your body. Hands back to the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat deep, chair pose, arms lift. Exhale, hands to heart space. Take it to that other side. Carve out that pumpkin to create space. And hook. Leverage of that arm against the thigh. Bring the thumbs towards the chest. Lengthen through the neck. Maybe sink deeper. Maybe open those arms up. Why not? Try it. There's your trick. Hands back to the heart. Exhale, forward fold, bow it in. Inhale, halfway lift. Press into the hands, lift to the toes, look forward, float back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adding on from our sun beat, we're going to inhale, lift that right leg high to the sky. Take a moment now to bend the knee and stack the hip. Feel the weight in that right leg. Straighten that left arm more. Square the hip back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee into the chest like we did before. Pull that right foot to the butt and then step that right foot by the right thumb. We're going to bring the back foot down, rise up, warrior two. Arms to a T, Virabhadrasana B. Let's reach forward again. This time, take that right arm inside the leg, sweep the left arm behind the back. So this might be where you're at, and this is great. Option here, another little trick. Bring that right arm underneath the leg, grab a hold of the left fingertips, and then open up. You've got a bind here. Yeah, just playing with that bind. Again, wherever you are is perfect. And then we'll release the bind. We'll come back up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse it. Inhale, come through warrior two. Exhale, weight shifts into that left foot, side lunge. So you can keep that right foot grounded for now, or if you're ready to go a little deeper, you can bring that heel spin and the toes up. Trying to stay upright here. Ooh, deep stretch. We're gonna need that stretch later. And then that yoga crawl it to the top of the mat, twisted dragonfly. Left hand down, right arm high to the sky. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana.
Full breath here. Remember that back bend we took earlier, right at the beginning. So bring that left hand back. Reach that right arm up and back. Exhale, spiral the hands down to the ground. Three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Three-legged plank, right leg lifts. Exhale, chaturanga. Flow through your way, down dog. So if you skip any of that, who cares? Do what feels right in your body. We've got another side. Send that left leg high to the sky. Pull the left knee into the chest. Little rounding here. And then pull that left foot towards the butt. Now step that left foot towards the left thumb. Rise up, warrior two. Arms to a T, Virabhadrasana B. Reach forward, bring that left arm inside the left leg. Sweep that right arm behind the back. So maybe you're just grabbing here, that's fine. Perhaps you can reach around and grab a hold of your fingertips. And then shoot that fist away to really try to stack your shoulders here. Turn that top shoulder up. Release the bind. Rise back up through warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Nice, we're gonna come all the way around. Right knee is gonna bend. You're gonna get as deep as you want here, Skandasana, okay? So you're either sitting up on that back heel or that heel is flat to the ground. Try to stay upright and work that balance. There's a trick, fun trick for you. Full breath here, inhale, feel that stretch. Exhale, hands down, yoga crawl to the top of the mat. Inhale, left arm lifts, twisted dragonfly. Roll that chest to the sky. Exhale, right knee down. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Come to the shoelace side of that foot. Reach those arms up. Remember that first upper back bend we took. Here we go. Right arm reaches back. Maybe it's to the hip. Maybe it's to the ankle. Left arm up and over. Exhale, spiral the hands down to the ground. Three-legged dog. Left leg lifts. Three-legged plank, way forward. Chaturanga, halfway or all the way down. Your choice. Yogi's choice always. Meeting in downward facing dog. Full breath there, inhale. Stay there, exhale. Let's lift to the toes, look forward, soft bend in the legs. Hop to the top, halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, forward fold, bow it in. Inhale, root to rise, arms to the skies, palms connect. Take that upper back bend, exhale. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastihi. So we're gonna do a little standing balance here. So I'm gonna turn to face you. You're fine wherever you are. Shifting the weight into that right foot. We're gonna take a figure four. So bring that left ankle up above that right knee. Just stand tall here like this. Right, get the balance. Maybe don't look at me, look at something just away. Listen for the cues. Then start to sit back into a chair. Right? Flex that left foot, keep that left knee safe. It's also gonna help. Hands to the heart, maybe elbows hook in front of that left shin. That actually is gonna help the balance a little bit. So a scary good pose here. To make it a little scarier, I'm gonna turn to the side, you can go right into like a one-legged crow. Ekapada Gamasasana, hands down, you're hooking that left foot around the right leg, and then you're floating that right foot off the ground. Right, you can go here, or you can even take it further. So there we go, there's your scary trick of the day to play. Inhale, you're gonna come back up, set that left foot down, circle sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, bow it in. Inhale, root to rise, arms to the skies. Exhale, hands to heart space. Shift the weight into the other foot, okay? So bring that other foot, cross it up and over the other leg. Flex that foot. Whew, sorry, balance here. So you're gonna stay there or you're gonna start to play there by sitting back into that chair. So sit on back into that chair. Yeah, bring your hands where you need them, okay? Flex that right foot a whole lot and open up that right hip. So here's your figure four hip opener, which is good. Looks familiar, a little bit like pigeon, right? And then if you want, you take that hook and you breathe. Right? And then if you want to get a little scarier, you take that flying pigeon. Hands come down to the ground. You've got that right foot. You've got it hooked around the elbow. And then you float that left foot up. Okay, stay or play there. And then when you're ready, you're going to let it all go. Come all the way up. Circle sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart space. If you're still there, take your time. We'll meet you. Inhale, circle sweep those arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward.
I'm going to turn back to face the top of my mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa, bend the knees, wipe the slate clean here. Right? So whatever just happened, good or bad, we let it go, we move on. We start fresh, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts high to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot outside the right hand. Drop the left knee. Toe heel that right foot a little wider. So I'm going to turn so you can see. It's on this angle, this external rotation. And then I'm going to inhale, reach those arms up. Arch the back, push the butt knuckle forward. Exhale, hands come back down to the ground. One more time, we rock it forward and up. Hands come back down to the ground. Now I lift my back knee off the ground. I take my right arm underneath my right leg, and I toe heel my right foot back through center. So you can just float that right arm to the side, or again, possibility for that bind. Very similar to what we did before. Bring that left arm behind the back, grab a hold of those fingers. Nice, you're in a nice low lunge, lizard-like lunge with a twist, with a bind. There's your trick. Release those arms down. Send that right foot back. You can flow through or go right to down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Now we have to add a knee into the chest here, so pull it in, hold, hover. We owe it one on the side. Send it back up, three-legged dog. Step that left foot wide now. Drop that right knee down. As you come up, that left foot is turned out. Reach those arms up, little arch here, upper back bend. Exhale, hands back down. Sit back into it. Inhale, reach it out and up. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Lift that right knee off the mat. Bring that left arm behind that left foot. Toe heel that left foot forward. So maybe you can get your shoulder all the way under. There's lots of poses you can go from there. Here we're just taking that bind because we've been bound already. Bring that left arm around. Reach that right arm for the hand. Maybe clasp. You can always practice if you're not there yet with a towel. Right? Hold. This is great for balance, stability, control. Gently release that bind. Send that left foot back. Downward facing dog. Let's wave forward, high plank, top of the mat. Exhale. Mid plank or no plank. Upward dog, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Nice work, send that right leg back up to the sky. Stack the hip, bend the knee, tap that butt, straighten that left arm. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, warrior two. Right foot forward, rise up, arms to a T, Virabhadrasana B. Straighten that front leg, pivot the toes. Every toe facing the long end of the mat. Hands to the backs of the hips. Squeeze those elbows behind you, right? So that same upper arch that we've been taking, and then we're gonna exhale, lead with that arch. Come forward all the way down. Keep reaching. Don't let the hands come off the back yet. You need to go wider. Crown of the head towards the mat. Shift some weight from the heels into the toes. Trust yourself. Hands still on that back here. If you need to, put some fingers in those hip creases and remind yourself how much further you can go. Your option to stay or play here, right? Tripod headstands. You're probably gonna experiment. That's nice and scary. Big inhale lifts you all the way up. Nice. Up and back up, warrior two. Full breath, inhale. Let's reach a little more forward and then reverse that warrior. Exhale all the way down to the ground. Spiral the hands down. Send that right foot back your way, down dog. Open through the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, counter pose. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Stack the hip, bend the knee. Straighten that right arm some more. Three-legged dog, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Rise up, arms to a T, Virabhadrasana B. Straighten that front leg. Pivot all 10 toes to the long end of the mat. This time, interlace the fingers. Shoot that fist down the back. Exhale, lead with the chest. Fist comes behind you in opposition. Little bit of physics here.
I'm going to turn to face you. But in this wide-legged forward fold,
feel that fist come up away from the back as the head goes through the legs. And maybe you can go deeper and the crown of the head touches down. Some of you might be able to get those hands all the way to the ground behind you.
that's pretty cool, by the way.
That's a great trick. Stay there. If you feel something, great. Don't feel like you have to adjust anything. There with breath. Patience. Right? This is a treat to be able to do this. All the tricks are lots of fun, but the treat is when the work is done, how you feel. Big inhale lifts you all the way back up.
Nice. Open back up, warrior two. Reverse that, warrior. Exhale, vinyasa. Spiral the hands down.
Make your way down dog. So go through, flow through, right?
Chaturanga or not, meeting in that inverted like V, Adho Mukha Savasana. Full breath there, inhale. Great work, stay there, exhale. Right, Vinyasa 45, dead or alive. I don't know how you're feeling, but my makeup's melting down my face.
From downward facing dog, we lift to the toes. Look forward. We're going to hop all the way through to a seat. Both pose in Navasana. Right? Maybe a little dreaded pirate Robert ship. Extend those legs if you can. Maybe a little Pirates of the Caribbean. Whatever's scary for you. Maybe it's scary just to hold here. Take a full breath here. Really reach through those legs like you're pushing something away from you. Exhale, low boat, hold, hover. Inhale all the way back up, you've got it. Exhale, low boat, hold, hover. Inhale all the way up. Exhale again, low boat, hold, hover, stay. Oh gosh, we can. Inhale all the way up. Hands together. Drop that right leg halfway. Bring the hands to the left. Here we go. Right, left, twist. You've got it. Push those hands into one another. Make those arms work. You can bend those legs if you need to. Whatever's working for you. You do. Don't stop. We've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat hold. Oh yeah, I tricked you. Exhale, low boat hover. You can. All the way down to the mat. Knees into the chest. Gentle rock on that sacrum, side to side. Come through center, feet to the mat, arms alongside the body. So press the hands and feet down. Feel all four corners of both feet on your mat. And as you press into those four corners, start to slowly scoop the tailbone, right? That hollowed out pumpkin. And then lift those hips up. Drive the belt buckle up. And then remember those binds we took behind our back earlier. So you can interlace the fingers, little trick. Press into the feet, lift the hips again. So in this bridge, I want you to think about that arching that we did earlier. I want you to send the heart forward and up. So this one, I'm not so worried about it being linear. I want to see as much rounding as you can. With it being engaged, meaning we're not out here, right? Those legs are energetically squeezing towards one another. Chin slightly away from the chest. Try not to move that neck side to side. Reach that bound fist towards the heels. Maybe you walk the heels in a little closer to your body and you push up a little higher. Yes, stay there. Inhale. You can. Release the hands alongside your mat. Slowly come down. Try to count that vertebra from the T-spine to the L to the bottom to the S. Knees into the chest. Lift the forehead to the knees. Gentle rock again, side to side. Then cross at the ankles. Grab a hold of those feet. We're going to rock forward and back. Rock up, hold those feet, hold, hover. Rock back. Switch the legs. Rock up, hold those feet, hover. That's a little bit Pilates-like. Hover, little trick. And it's a great treat for the core, for your body, right?
All this work is great for bone density, right? As well as creating balance and flexibility. All that strength. Nice. Come back and come up. Set the feet down. Soles of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Now, in traditional Supta Baddha Konasana, you want to try to roll the bottoms of the feet towards the ceiling. You want to open them up like a book, okay? And that's what we tell this to our kids, right? Our kids yoga, we're reading our book here, right? Maybe it's a nice scary story. Or maybe you're sick of being scared and you're looking for some sort of happy ending. Whatever it is you need, you take. And then as you hold those feet, you're gonna kind of move and shift, right? The perineum a little closer towards those heels. Yeah, feel that stretch. Go where you can here. And then we're gonna bring that heart forward. Maybe you can come all the way down. We're not rounding it in though. I want you to lengthen here as much as you can. So that is going to look like an interior tilt of the pelvis to come forward. Feel free to use your arms as leverage to open those legs up more. Woo! If you feel it, stay and breathe. Never retreating, never going past that point of discomfort, right? To the point of pain. And then lead with the heart to come up, right? Again, otherwise we dump into that lower back. Now, those feet are going to close the book, and we're going to bring those feet forward a little bit more. Let those legs relax, right? Remember, you don't have to earn rest. When you need to, child's pose or on your back. From here, we now posterior tilt of the pelvis. So we've got that carved pumpkin. Maybe you have an actual pumpkin if you want something to round over and just bow it in. You have a pillow nearby. You can set the pillow on the feet, or maybe it feels good. Little trick here, right? We're adding those tricks. You can bring those arms underneath your legs, right? And then you might either grab your feet to pull you down, or you might bind around. Some of us are gonna bind all the way around and interlace our fingers behind our butt, for lack of a better term. Otherwise, wherever you feel good is where you're gonna settle. Breathe there. Yeah, just take another breath. We want a little extra breath in this one. This is a little more yin-like. So we're just letting gravity do the work. You shouldn't really be pulling yourself down in this one, okay? Breathe into it. Awesome. We're gonna slowly round up. If you need to, use the hands to help you up, okay? Then hands outside the legs, bring those legs together. Cross at the ankles, come forward into high plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, let's vinyasa through. This up dog should feel pretty good. Or if you want, you're in cobra or sphinx. Exhale, downward dog. Great work. From down dog, lower down through hands and knees. Bring those wrists underneath the shoulders, knees hip-width distance apart. Sway the lower back as you look forward and up. Exhale, tuck the chin, round it in. Come through a neutral spine. I'm showing you here from the front. You're gonna step that right leg behind you. You're gonna bring that left arm forward, and you're gonna raise it all up without arching the back. Bend that back leg, reach around and tap that leg. And then from there, you're gonna sweep that leg around and reach around for it, touching the foot or not. We're gonna do that 5 times. So here we go. Tap and reach. Tap and reach. 3 and reach. 4 and reach. Feel those obliques. 5 and reach and hold. Come up, gate pose. Full breath, inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, back through hands and knees. Take another round of cow and calf. Sway the lower back, look forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, round it in. Here we go, other leg reaches back. Other arm comes forward in opposition.
We reach it up. We lengthen, not giving in to the core. The core is strong. We bend that back leg, flex that foot, reach back and tap that foot. And then bring it around to the side and tap that foot. On the ground, or you're going to keep it floating. Keep that opposite arm underneath that shoulder. Here we go for 5. Tap and reach. Tap and reach. 3 and reach. 2 and reach. 1 and reach. Set that foot down. Gate pose. For a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Aparigraha, you got it. Nice. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands and knees. Let's go. Downward dog, hips up and back. Full breath there. Inhale. Stay there. Exhale. Stay there in that exhale. And maybe perhaps honor and recognize the difference, this down dog, from the first one you took today. Or maybe the first one you ever took in any yoga practice. Right? And honor the difference from where you once were to where you are now. Little celebrations in life, we need that, especially now more than ever, right? Great work from down dog. Lift to the toes, look forward, slowly travel to the top of the mat, lifting just halfway, and then exhale, having a seat. Try to get there with a trick, no arms, and then use the hands to help yourself all the way down to your mat. When you get down there, pull the right knee to the chest like we did early on. Let that left leg come long. Keep the flexion in that right knee and in the hip, but now move that right foot to the sky. Grab a hold of it with the right hand, pull that right knee down to the ground. Half happy baby, or today we're going to call it half dead bug, right? In honor of our scary little flow. And if you need to bend the left leg to get further, see how much further I got when I did that? Then go ahead, right? The rules, the cues are guidelines. Your body is going to adapt to those guidelines. Always remember that. Gently let that leg go long. Nice long tall spine. Exhale, left knee into the chest. Pull it closer to that armpit. Keep that deep flexion there, right? Keep that bend where you have it. But now bring that left foot to the ceiling. Grab a hold of the bottom of that foot. Push that knee down towards the mat. This might be enough. You want to go a little deeper? Maybe bending the right leg allows you a little further. That's the psoas there, that's tight. If you bent the leg and you pulled a little further, see if you can extend that leg again and stay. Ooh, boy. And then we're going to let it all go. Inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Take a full breath there. Fill it all the way up. Exhale. Pull the knees into the chest again. Little rock there on that sacrum and its tight little ball, side to side. Nice. Come back through center. Squeeze it in, tight little ball. Inhale, fill it all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Shavasana. Corpse pose. So coming and stretching on your mat. Right? Vinyasa 45, dead or alive. Well, now we're in our corpse pose. Stay there on your back and think of the breath. Right? Filling up and dropping you back down. And then that breath settling, right? From more expansive to more simple. Setting the mood here. There with your breath.
So in the spirit of the season, remember to treat yourselves, right? Especially if you're the one that usually treats others. And maybe that treat is just letting yourself have no apologies, right? If you feel like you've been tricked, right? Don't let that consume you. And the treat is just having that experience and moving on, right? Obviously, you're wherever you are taking this, so you can stay there if you'd like. I'm going to wake you out of it from that corpse pose. Slowly bring some movement back to the fingers and the toes, right? Feel them wiggling like wiggly little worms. And then start to come more alive through the wrists and the ankle joints. And then any other subtle movements just start to bring you back up to a comfortable seated pose. So those subtle movements, eventually not so subtle, because you'll be sitting upright. Bringing the hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Showing gratitude for yourself, for taking time to honor your body, your mind, your spirit, and your soul. I bow my head to each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you all for joining. Treat yourselves this weekend, right? Maybe practice a few of the tricks we did next time you flow. And I'll see you next week. Namaste strong, namaste safe, namaste scary. Bye.